Guess what time it is? It's time for Encouragers, episode 35. How about now?
Yes, that's the moneymaker. Oh yeah. No. Yep, that's it. Man, I was at Costco.
Yeah.
I was at the entrance in our Costco, the one over here in Reno, you walk right in and on to the left there's all these speakers and TVs. And there's this Balang couple over there. They were testing out the sound bars. It was the They were testing out the Bose sound bars. And this song was on that boat it was playing as we were walking in. I was like, wait, hold up, who's this harmony? And it was some Balani folks, testing it out, and they were blasting the song. I was like, wait. I walked by, I was like, hey, what's that song playing? And I asked them to pause it and rewind it, and it was actually the little display for Bose.
Mm-hmm.
They have that display, and that was the song that they chose on for the display. This song right here, called "Mistakes" by Lake Street Dive. It's probably where they go drinking. A dive bar.
Yeah.
Not that I know what a dive bar. What is a dive bar, Tech?
I have no idea.
The song is tight, dude.
Look at one mistake I'm making now. I'm jumping right on them.
Just let it marinate for a little bit.
Yeah. Who sings it?
Lake Street Dive. It's called Mistakes. So this song was 2006. Let us ride for a minute. Straight at Blue Eyed Soul right here, man. Some Palangi cats, all of them.
I ignore what my heart tells me, and I break it.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. This wasn't 2000. This song was 6 years ago. Came out, and if you look it up on YouTube, it's called Lake Street Dive, Mistakes, and it's the Bose Better Sound Session. You can see the video version of the song. It's pretty tight. It's live.
Oh, it's good that these men don't know each other. Well, every time I lose one, I can just move on. I always find another. Look at one mistake I'm making now. I'm jumping right on them when I know it's gonna end somehow. Look at one mistake I'm making now. I'm jumping right on them when I know it's gonna end somehow. 'Cause you know it, 'cause you know it, 'cause you know it's gonna end somehow. And look at one mistake I'm making now. 'Cause I know it, 'cause I know it's gonna end someday.
Man, that's kind of vibes we grew up on, right, Tech?
Yeah.
We grew up on this, man, like the Bee Gees. I remember we were young kids listening to the Bee Gees, man. You know what I'm saying? Bee Gees, Eddie Levette, Otis Redding. You know, these are the classic songs, man. This group reminds me of that music. Their whole album, the latest album that just came out, can't remember what it's called. Just if you look it up on Spotify and music, Apple Music, you can find it. 2022 release. Just came out. Man, nice little vibe session to open up this podcast. I wonder if we can play music because I'm playing off of Spotify. So what do you think? Are we allowed to include this? It just can't be on YouTube, this episode, the video version. What do you
Oh,
think?
is that right?
Uh,
I don't know.
the-
I don't know how all that works.
I'm not sure, but I'll try it. We'll just include this into the, you know, listening
See,
vibes.
see if we get copyrighted.
Yeah, see if we don't get banned from our YouTube account. Oh man.
So what's good, man? How was your day?
Oh, busy. Started at 5 and finished at 3:30. It was busy. I was out on the ramp today, loading the planes, doing my thing on the ramp. And man, we were kind of short today, but we made it happen. Well, actually, we were not really too short. It's just the way they manage, like they place everyone where to work, how they utilize the manpower. We're not short. It's just they don't utilize the manpower. Okay, but other than that, my day was great, man. Over here, we're doing episode 35 now, and we have a lot of good things to share. What about your day? How was your day
Man, my day starts early, 4 in the morning.
with Spider Man?
Yeah, we started Spider Man at 5.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. Get a little health in there, some wealth, some workout session.
Yeah,
How'd you?
man. My
Mm-hmm.
first week with them was last weekend. Man, I was dying.
You got to start somewhere, man.
You know,
I
because
need
their workouts are more like
CrossFit.
no, not CrossFit. It's more, I forget what it's called. We're like jumping from workout to workout.
Military.
And it's like we do like 5 sets.
5 sets of everything, or like,
Yeah, maybe like 10 workouts.
oh, 5 sets of 10 workouts.
Yeah, and it's like nonstop, just keep going, going like circuit training.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is, right? Circuit
Yeah,
training. Oh, I have a persimmon in my mouth. That's what's up. How wait, so this the second week right now? Go
yeah, it's the
finishing up.
second week, starting the second week. I feel a lot better this week. Last week, man, I felt like I was gonna pass out.
You pass out and you give up on life.
Yeah, first day I couldn't even finish the workout. Second day,
Dang.
almost finished, and then third day I finally finished the workout.
I know, man. You sent that picture to the text group, and it looked like you were training with Spider Man, dude. Or whatever he had on. It looked like he was wearing like he was like super fit, Spidey sense, like the tight spandex and stuff.
Yeah, to do that workout with he's pretty strong.
Looks like it, dude. Looks like Spider Man, man. Looks like Marvel's Avengers workout you guys been doing over there. That was hilarious when we were looking at the pictures. But you got to start somewhere, Tech. I'm proud of you, man. That's what's
Yeah,
up. Got to keep it up. Keep it in motion.
I figure I'd get started now before New Year's, so I don't. So when New
Mhm.
Year's come, I'm already in motion.
Yeah, and just you'll have a better habit. Have a
Yeah.
better habit going already formulated, as
Now,
opposed to everyone.
now I just got to work on my eating habits.
hmm Like cut down. What are you eating? How you eating right now?
Dude, I'm barely eating.
Mm, can't do
Probably
that.
only have I probably only have like maybe a meal,
hmm
maybe two a day.
That's fair. I mean, if your body feels healthy, you have enough energy to do your work throughout the day. I think it's all right. Because if you think about it, back in the day, according to the history that they be sharing with us, that man, they didn't really eat that much. We didn't get sugars and stuff until the 1800s, or maybe I don't know. But the man's diet, according to what they taught us in history, wasn't that much. Like just meat eaters, carnivores.
I do feel a lot better though, man. I don't feel as bloated.
hmm
And when I go to work, I'm more like I feel like I took an alpha brain.
Did you? Hey,
So
we
I'm
need some of those.
so I feel like more alert when I'm at work, so it feels good.
Good, man. Keep it up. I just been trying to do this the 15-minute workout. Just try to get in the gym for 15 minutes. And I'm sorry as hell at my work. I ain't gonna lie. I go in there, I don't push myself. I just go in there just to get in. I'm not working out as hard as probably you guys are when you're doing that circuit training. I'm in there, I get a little pump in and then I leave. But slowly, surely I'm trying to build up to where you guys are like training and sweating. Once I break a sweat, dude, I'm out. That's my workout. You know my workout, bro. When we lived in New York,
Yeah.
man, bro. Okay, so for those of you that know, first of all, if this is your first time tuning in, my name is Stefan Otis, but I go by Notice, and I'm here with Tech, and we're doing the podcast here. I'm in Reno, Nevada, and Tech is in Salt Lake City. So just if you're first tuning in with us right now for this episode 35. Okay, so Tech and I, we lived in New York City, and we stayed up in the Upper East Side,
Yep.
Spanish Harlem, and we had this thing where we worked in the where did we work? In the theater district. Tech was a lighting designer and lighting tech guy for the Broadway show that we worked on, and I was the sound guy, sound designer for a Broadway show, a kids Broadway show. And we had this thing where Tech was trying to get healthy, and I would just go with him to the gym. It was a 24-hour fitness. We both had 24-hour fitness memberships. It's not the regular 24-hour fitness membership. It was a 24-hour super plus or something, right? The
Yeah,
gym
it
that
was
we
like
went
one
to?
of the premium ones.
Yeah. So we paid our monthly membership just so we can go and work out. But Tech would go and work out, and I would just go follow Tech, just go watch Tech work out. He would go work out, and I go maybe just walk around the gym for a little bit and then go into the sauna, and that was my workout. Oh man, hella funny. So you already know how I work out. I'm not. Once I break a little sweat, dude, I'm done, man. I'm good. I want to do it anymore. But I need. My wife was saying she would pay for a trainer for me to start training, do a trainer thing. But I don't know if I'm up to it or want to get a trainer. I'm in a comfort zone right now, comfort level.
You don't need a trainer.
Yeah. What it is though, it does get addicting. Even though I'm in there for like the first 15 minutes, just only 15 minutes. But man, sometimes I get to a point where I'm staying there a little bit longer than normal, right? I'm like, I feel the pump a little bit. It starts to feel a little swollen. It kind of gets addicting a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Are you at that point yet? Or are you still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the soreness,
Mhm.
how it
Yeah.
feels.
And it's good, man.
It
Especially,
hurts during the day, but while I'm at work, but it's like a good kind of hurt.
yeah, get back into it. Bro, you've always been skinny and like athletic build since we were young. So Tech
Dude,
and I, we grew up here in Reno. So we grew up together, you know what I'm saying? Since we were young. Tech has always been skinny and like fit body. So
because
once
I
you get
wear
back,
baggy clothes.
nah, man, you're just fit naturally, bro. Always skinny, man.
No, not anymore.
I know. Once this age, bro, ain't no joke when you get up in age, man. It gets harder to, stay motivated and keep like working out, man. It has to like really like straight up become a lifestyle.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's not like an in and out thing. You really have to like it. You really have to like eat it and sleep it more or less. Like have a common thing like brushing your teeth. That's what I think. But and
yeah. The good thing about working out too is like I start to watch what I eat
mm,
because I don't want to ruin my workout that I did. So I kind of try to eat healthy and try to feed my whatever I worked out.
yeah, that's what's up. Are you drinking more water? Oh, there you go. Sip of water.
Yeah, I drink a lot of water now.
Yeah, man, water is the best thing for us. Like if we break it all the way down, man, how much percentage is our body made of water? It's like half, right? Or more than half. So we encourage others. Like honestly, dude, if we stay like I found this out the hard way, but soda cans, like we've talked about this in other podcasts, but drinking soda or however you say it, pop, man, it's the worst thing that you can put in your body besides like the worst natural thing that you can buy at the store. Sugary drinks and soda. It's like dude, it damages our body big time. Um, and you can Google those effects, the side effects of drinking soda and what it does to your health inside, bro. I woke up one day and I seen like I was talking to one of my coworkers, and he was telling me about his problems, his health problems, and one of the major things was drinking soda and sugary drinks, like orange juice. Is nothing but sugar. That's like the other than soda, man. That's the next biggest thing. Is pretty bad for drinking is orange juice. But then marketing campaigns, they get us thinking that orange juice is part of a balanced diet. And cinnamon toast crunch, man. But props to you, Tech. Keep it up, man. All trying to just do a little bit better each day, right?
Yep. At least 1% better.
That's what's up.
What's and then that 30, if you do it 1% better every day and in a month, that you just improve 30%.
Oh, and the math, dude. That's what's up. That's a good little point.
Little by little.
Little by little. Man, so shoot. How was your holiday, man? I didn't catch up with you. You didn't come down this year to your brothers. Did they have the Thanksgiving get together this year?
Yeah, they had it over there.
Man, I knew I should have. You know what?
They have it there every year.
Every year. How come you didn't come down this year?
Man, because I'm trying to save up some money for my trip to Tonga next month.
Oh, it's the motherland. That's right. That's right. How was it? Did they have who else showed up? Did they do the dancing, the dance off intro?
Oh, I have no idea what happened. Nobody wants to answer my phone calls.
Jeez. Did you have a good Thanksgiving though? Did you work? Did you guys have to work during Thanksgiving?
No, we were off. I just went over here to my uncle's house.
That's what's up. Yeah, I worked in the morning, dude. I made that double time and a half. That government or the government holiday pay. Shoot. Yep. I made sure to work on that day. I worked from 7 to 3:30, got off, and then just went home. We had a seafood type food and some roast pig, waka tunu.
Dang.
It was. But since I'm like in that area, need to watch what you eat, or your life can be gone. I only just ate a little bit, just a little bit of it. Man, the salati baka, bro. It's a crab salad, man.
Dangerous.
My mother-in-law, Lepola, dude, she makes the best salati baka, dude, hands down. I straight ate just a few handfuls of that and some plantains, some shining, and that was my Thanksgiving right there. But no, it was cool because at work, I worked 7 in the morning, and they made us breakfast. The local management team, they went all out, man. They had some pancakes, some bacon, sausage, some biscuits and gravy. It's a pretty good little thing. I guess that's the first time the management's ever cooked for the crew here at the station. They had never previous years before, they just do the little Boston market thing, right? Just the little platters, individual, whatever. But this year, dude, they went all out. They had a good little feast, breakfast feast. And they didn't just have just our crew. They invited like the whole airport. So we had the fuelers, the people that fuel the plane. They were there. The custodian staff, some of them showed up. And other airline companies, they were there too. That was pretty dope. But yeah, man, the holidays are upon us. Crazy. I know you're saving for your trip, Tonga. Did you get into today is Cyber Monday, as of the recording of this podcast is Cyber Monday. It's about 8 at night, almost 9 o'clock. You do any Cyber Monday deals today?
Nah, I don't. I feel like none of those deals are worth it.
I know. It's like the same price.
Like
before Black Friday. It's the same price from Black Friday from the week before Black Friday.
Yeah.
Am I
tripping? No, I don't know. It seems like that to me too. It's not even a sale,
Yeah. And they be doing
it seems like they just raise up the regular price.
Yeah. Was it you that showed us that one TikTok? I don't know if it was you. Someone sent us a TikTok and it showed the people looking at the sales, and they lifted up underneath the sale price, and it was the same price as the sale price.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
I have to send it to the group. But yeah, man, and plus they don't give us the deals that we actually want. And I guess the TVs that they be doing, I don't see any TV deals. Do you see any TV? I remember back in the day, it used to be all about getting those widescreen TVs, right? The flat screen.
Hmm.
Man.
Well, TVs are relatively cheap.
Anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking for cameras, like being a photo video dude. I was looking for the cameras that we want.
Yeah.
Just these
Good luck.
lenses. Yeah.
Those ain't going on sale.
No. Yeah, they know better than that. And then I seen some GoPro sales. I was like, man, this is like $10 off. We're like $5 off the regular price. And it was the same price for Black Friday as it is, excuse me, as it is Cyber Monday. Hello, bro. But yeah, holiday shopping's in full effect. When do you start when does your family typically start doing holiday shopping? Before Thanksgiving, after Thanksgiving?
Probably after.
Hmm. Man, me, like 2 days before Christmas. I'm one of those people, man. But this year I'm preemptive. I'm actually preemptive. I'm thinking about the people I'm buying gifts for this year, and I'm planning out their gifts. So I have a budget, I have a plan. I've been talking to you about some of the Christmas gifts that I'm trying to get. Some Pokemon cards for my nieces.
Oh yeah. Let me know. I got plenty.
Yeah, be a good investment. Tech has a multitude of Pokemon cards, graded Pokemon cards, and I'm looking at getting some of those cards, getting my nieces, a little small investment they can get started on with cards, Pokemon cards, graded cards. So I'm excited about that.
It's just Pokemon cards.
Yeah, just Pokemon. Dude, Pokemon cards are the thing right now, man.
Yeah. It's a little sample.
Oh,
Oh, you can't see it.
put it right in.
It-
Try putting. Oh, there it is. Holy
Just a
cow!
little sample.
Dang, those are all graded too.
All graded.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I want those cards that I sent you, and then maybe some of those PSA 10 Charizard cards. Those would be dope. Yeah, man.
Just let me know.
I will.
I think I only got a couple tens
Yeah, those three
right
tens.
here.
Yeah. What's that?
What?
Oh, you got them right there.
These tens?
Yeah. Is that the shining? Which one is that? The tens?
Yeah. This Charizard
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
or this Charizard 10?
Oh, wow. Dang. If you don't know, if this is the first time listening to us, we're into cards, man. Collecting and buying and selling cars and being collectors of cars. There's some few episodes before, like some past episode, we had a chance to talk about some cards, car collecting. If you want to know more about that, please check out those other episodes that we had. We had Thong on. He was on as a guest talking about cars, and then he joined the crew, man, became an encourager. So cards are a huge thing right now. Another great investment if you're looking into investing. Oh, this year. You know how remember when we were younger growing up here in Reno that they would all the different Tongan churches would get together and like
And sing
yeah, Paul
Paul
Hiva.
Hiva. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing it this year. They're doing it this year because the last 2 years COVID they haven't, because of COVID they couldn't do it. They couldn't hold it.
Yeah.
So this is the year that they're doing it, 2022. And I think it's next week. Yeah, it's next week, next Sunday.
Have you been practicing?
Yeah, I go to I go to Acohiba, dude. But I know all these churches, all the different churches are, practicing and stuff, and then meeting at the Reno, that chapel on Sparks or no McCarran and Rock Boulevard. They're meeting at the LDS church over there to hold the Bohiva, and bro. The I guess the LDS Tongans are responsible for the Meakai that this season or this year, and dude, they got like 40 pigs, bro. It's like 40 pigs, roasted pigs, um, like it's seafood, cakes. It's gonna be like a
Jeez.
yeah, bro. It's a huge. It's they're going all out this year, but I think all the members are pitching in, right? It's not just like a couple of people, but everyone in the congregation pitching in, and
Yeah.
they're responsible to do the supper for all the other churches who come there. So that's gonna be lit, man. I can't wait. I think I should be. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna pick up a night shift that night, but it's. I think it's next Sunday. I have to follow up on that, but see if I can post some shots and stuff from that coming up, that event. But I'm excited about that. When's the last time you've been to a bowl heave or done something like that? Did they do that up in Utah, Salt Lake?
They probably do. I just don't get around.
Mm-hmm.
So I stay in Ogden, which is about
4 hours from Salt Lake. You seem like you're hella
eh,
far, bro.
30, 45 minutes away from Salt Lake. So
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't know what happens in Salt Lake.
There's a lot of teas out over there in Ogden.
No, not too many. It's almost like Reno. There's a lot, but just big enough Tongas just for the size of it.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Yeah, I've been there a couple times, Ogden. How far away does Coach live from you? He stays in Taylorsville, right?
Yeah, he's probably like an hour.
Oh yeah, so like commute. Oh man, so that'd be tough just to hang out and chill. Then freak that. That's a long ways to roll.
Yeah,
It's like driving to
to
Provo.
hang out with Coach.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we only see each other when it's family stuff and when we start doing trainings.
Hmm. Hey, it's the season right now, right? Didn't they start?
Yeah, we start next Monday.
Oh, nice. For those of you in Utah, if you it's off season right now for a lot of high school athletes, especially football, um, and other sports, fall sports, winter sports. And if you're looking for a great regimen to keep your kids active and healthy and fit, for the next season, coming spring ball and all that stuff, spring sports that are coming up, please check out our sponsor, Alpha Academy. It's what's the website? Tech?
Offfootball.org.
Yeah, check out the Alpha. Check out Alpha Academy, alphafootball.org, and sign up is open right now. You can go to their website. You can check out all the different testimonials and the pricing and the scheduling and the time, and link up with our boy Coach Will Colfit. Man, he's one of the best in the area. He's putting a lot of people, helping a lot of kids advance to the next stage level of play in the collegiate world, and just give him a shout out. That's one of our main sponsors for our podcast is Alpha Academy, alphafootball.org. You can get all that information from them there. So I wish we had something like that here in Reno, like Alpha Academy. Be a great benefit to the kids out here, especially defensive offensive lineman play. It'd be dope because there's a lot of O and D linemen here in this state, in this little Tri-City area. Definitely check them out, folks. alphafootball.org.
We should start one up.
I can franchise that month, right? Shoot, I don't know anything. I'll go there and film them and take photos of them, but maybe he can collaborate with some of these others, like maybe Saili or Bossy. For those dudes, they know, that's their level of expertise. That's not my wheelhouse. That's,
Oh,
you know what I mean? I wouldn't know what to do. I'd just be taking photos of them. But yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe down the road. Maybe down the road. That program, your guys' program is blowing up, man.
yeah. It's
Like,
been growing slowly, but surely.
mhm,
Starting to get a lot of kids.
yeah.
We're starting to get a lot of kids that we gotta turn some kids away.
For real?
Yeah, because we don't want to have too many kids and not enough coaches.
Mm,
You know.
yeah. Keep the quality
Yeah.
consistent, right? Across the board. That's the thing about I was wondering, with a lot of businesses, just general, how if you start something up, the more it grows, the more it moves away from being how it originally was, right? How
Yeah.
to,
Like the quality wise.
yeah, kind of almost have to be like a McDonald's almost if you grow hella big, right? Have a system down, a methodical thing to punch out the same Big Mac every single time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's different with dealing with people one on one because, like, coach, like if he wanted to do that, he would have to duplicate himself, like make a copy of himself, like the same person in mannerisms or same type of
Mm,
mindset that he has. You know what I mean? But
yep.
I think it would be great if he taught people like how he thought, and then just I don't know, or something like that. I don't know. Just that'd be dope because dude, that dude is so knowledgeable.
Oh yeah, especially in what he does with Alpha.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, that's going great. Holidays here upon us. Your trip is coming up. Are you getting antsy? What are you? How are you feeling?
I don't think it's real yet. I don't
Well,
believe it till I'm on the plane.
so so you already bought your ticket, right?
Yep.
Did you buy a return ticket back from
Yeah.
Tonga already, or
Yep.
or nah?
It's all round trip.
Oh, okay. So you already got it all.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Any more like insight to where you're gonna be staying and other things you might be doing out there?
So I'm going with my uncle
Mm-hmm.
and we're going through Fiji.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling me he's got to go to Australia first, and I'm going to go straight to Tonga by myself.
Massive.
So I have no idea. I'm just going to go over there and just see what happens.
That's what's up. Just go and go fill it out, man. You'll be all
Yeah.
right.
Just
You
go
know
over
the
there. And
language. It's not like you don't know the language.
I know half of it.
Yeah, but that'd be
Oh,
dope, man. And you take off when, Tech? December 28th?
7th,
What?
December 27th.
Oh, I was like, that's next week.
No,
Oh, December
December
27th.
27th. So I'll
Oh
be there
man.
for New Year's.
Bro, you're gonna be one of the first people to see the start of the new sun, the rising sun, man. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Tonga is, if a lot of people don't know, Tonga is considered also called or also known as the land where time begins because that's where the whatever line it is with the line the what is it the start of the time it starts where Tonga starts or I don't know how to explain that. That's where the sun comes up and time starts. So when the sun rises over there in Tonga, they're the first people to see the um the
Morning.
new sun. Yeah, the morning. Every day they see the sun. That's where it starts. So that'll be dope, dude. You'll be the one of the first people to see the rising the 2023 sun, ringing the new year.
Yeah. So
That'll
I'll
be
be there
dope.
for New Year's. So we leave here on the 27th, and I don't get there till the 29th.
Oh, so yeah, that's a whole day gone traveling.
Yeah.
You gonna stop in Fiji? How long is the layover in Fiji?
5 hours.
Ooh, man, you could leave the airport, or could you? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I don't know either.
You could probably go, yeah, leave the airport and actually, I don't know how that works. Oh, you'd have to go through customs, exit the airport, and then come back through. That's how that would work.
Damn. Seems
That'd
like a
be hassle.
hassle.
Yeah. Probably about get out of the airport for an hour and then have to go back. Oh, yeah, that's exciting, man.
Hey, but I don't know because I've been hearing stories that sometimes that plane is never on time.
Oh, the plane from Fiji to Tonga.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I could be late over another day or whatever.
Oh, dang. Hmm. What are you flying over there? You already know the airline you're taking? Hawaiian Airlines?
Um, Let me see. So I go to LAX,
Mhm.
Fiji Airways.
And Fiji Airways to Tonga?
Oh, I don't know what I take to Tonga. Yep, Fiji Airways to Tonga. And then I come back on the 12th. I leave Tonga on the 12th and I get here on the 12th.
Hey, all day again. What
Yeah.
time you leaving early then, I bet.
No, we leave at night.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Remember, they're a day ahead of us.
That's crazy, man. Traveling back through time. It's a trip. I remember when I flew from New Zealand to where did I connect to? Hawaii. It was dark. Yeah, it was nighttime when we left. It was like 12 in the morning. No, no. It was no, what time was it? It was 8 at night, I think, when we left. And we got to Hawaii, it was like afternoon. But yeah, it's crazy. There was a part when we were flying, you could tell because I left my shade up and you can see the sun like you're flying towards the sun, the light. It was pretty tight. I don't know how these international pilots be doing it, man. How their clocks be, they be on
Hmm.
one. I think I think that's why they use the universal time code. Or there's this thing called Zulu time. It's the time that all the pilots, whether you're in Africa or Reno or JFK, they use this one clock. It's called UTC. You can look it up. But it's the time clock. It's the clock that all the pilots use that they base all their functions or their flight paths. It's based off of that time, and it's called what they call it Zulu time. I don't know what
And it's all
UTC.
the same everywhere.
It's all the same everywhere. That clock is the same. That's what like right now. Let's say it's 21:02 right now. That'll be
Hmm.
21:02 in Zurich, England, or Zurich, Germany. That same pilot flying in Germany is going off of 21:02 at that same time zone. It's crazy. It's wild how they do that. I don't know why we don't just use that same clock for everything else. I don't know. I don't understand it, but I thought it was pretty dope, right? It sounds pretty dope. All these pilots, whether they're in Africa or Egypt or Japan, they're all looking at that same Zulu clock. And it was crazy when I first started operations. What? When I first started working in operations, we have to talk to the pilots a lot, and sometimes their computers on the airplane. Sometimes it's called the ACARS machine or ACARS data thingy. It tells you what time the plane leaves off the ground and what time it lands. It's an automatic timer that the plane has built into it. So as soon and it also um, clocks in when they park the brake or park in at the gate. It tells the time updates automatically, right? And all that time that they give on those ACAR system, it's all in Zulu time, and I didn't even know that. So the one time they took off, and the flight deck called back to tell us they're off or they're out and off times, meaning what time they left the gate and what time they but the wheels got up in the air. And he gave me the times. I was like, "What? This is not right. Why are you telling me like 16 something when it's only 8 o'clock?" So I didn't figure it out until like weeks passed that they were telling me their times in Zulu time. Took me a while to figure that out. And no one told me. I had to figure it out on myself. I was like, why is this fool telling me it's like 16:45 when it's only 8:45? But yeah, it's a trip. Um, but yeah, man, you're gonna be traveling in time towards the land where time begins.
Yeah.
Man, I'm excited for you, bro. We need to have that one guest on here before you leave. Try to get on.
Who's, who's that?
Elizabeth Behikite. She is like one of the founders of She lives in Tonga, and she's a young female ambassador for the United States government, or not the I mean the Tongan government. I'm sorry. She's one of the young female ambassadors that represents and starts programs for um, young women, young adult women in Tonga.
Mm.
She started like this movement and like a foundation in Tonga for women in leadership. And man, I can't wait till we get her on here. And, talk about what she's doing. She's actually her name is Elizabeth Behikite, and she's named after Queen Elizabeth, right? And so it's, I mean, and that she just passed, and she actually met Queen Elizabeth. One of the dope things that she about Elizabeth is that she spoke in England, London, during the Commonwealth Games. She gave the opening speech for the gathering or whatever they had. But she spoke in Westminster Abbey. She was the main lead off speaker for that whole ceremony and event. So that was pretty dope, right? She's met the Queen of England. Like her family named her after Queen Elizabeth, and she ends up meeting her. Right? That's like, what are the odds of that happening, right?
Mm.
And then she goes into government and like leadership roles. But I thought that was pretty dope. And it would be great to pick her brain and talk to her about all the things that she's doing there in Tonga and representing. And just it'd be great to just to connect with her, be someone that you would know or like get familiar with. So when you land there, you know, she could show you around or teach you the ropes or around there or whatever. There's a lot of cool things to do in Tonga, man. There's a lot of dope things. But one thing I know on Sundays is everything is shut down.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear like the first week of the year is like,
Wiki Lotu,
yeah,
a week of church. That'll be interesting. Be a great way to meet people and network, right? Shoot.
yeah,
I'm sure, you know what? I'm sure we're gonna have like I know Luther's probably gonna tell her sister like pick you up and take you go eat and stuff like that. So there's some people in Fuamoto that can help you out, get to know. So definitely, man, maybe we should give you stuff to take not take over there. But yeah, that'd be dope, man. So right after Christmas, you're out of here, bro.
yep.
Do you ever see I need to share all the statistics with you guys about our show.
About what?
Like all the people that listen. There's a lot of people that listen to this podcast.
Yeah, share that. Because just that should be enough motivation for us to keep going, to
Mhm.
do this regularly.
Yeah. Like it's a bro, it's a real thing. Like I was searching and researching. Bro, podcast is a good chunk of income. Not just income, but like it's like the gateway on how to meet and network with other people. Like big time.
Yeah. We can see it in other people's podcasts. Like, let's take Joe Rogan, for instance. All the different kind of peoples that he meets in interviews, doctors,
Yeah.
fighters, and they're all from different walks of life, politics,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's a trip. Like, dude, there's so much
We
influence in podcasting.
yeah.
If you noticed, have you been watching the news? Like
No.
they'll start quoting people from podcasts. They'll start including like, okay, on the recent blah 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 podcast, they talked about this blah blah blah, and bro, they like Joe Rogan. They put Joe Rogan on blast. Like they're always quoting things from his podcast. If you watch Fox News or even CNN and CBS News, and
Mhm.
if you notice, they're starting to go to long form reporting and storytelling. I don't know if you've been watching or paying attention to the news right now, but a lot of the major networks they're starting to do long form storytelling, long form reports, and yeah, they still have their 5 minute or like 1 minute 30 hits here and there,
Mhm.
but a lot of the major networks, CBS, NBC, ABC, they're moving towards the long form storytelling thing, and You know why? Because podcasting is one of the major influences of them doing that. Because their eyes aren't getting them many views anymore. They're not getting as much views. But people consume podcasts. They can do that while they're washing the dishes. You know, they can it can on those little devices that we all have at home
Hmm.
that tells us the time and weather. You can access podcasts from those little devices now. It's wild, man. But like, it's crazy how podcasting has become super, super interesting and super like saturating everything in media.
Yeah, I listen to. That's all I listen to at work.
Mm-hmm.
Just different podcasts.
Yeah, same here, man. I'll be listening. There's this one podcast called Bigger Pockets. Just
Hmm.
started. It's about real estate investing, stuff like that, like the market, like housing market and stuff. That's a good listen. If you're, I've been so focused on trying to get to get one investment property, man. That's like my major goal right now is to try to get one in so far. I've been going to all these different meetups, and one of the homeboys shared that Bigger Pockets podcast to me, and bro, I'm like addicted to it now. So much information on there, man.
Yeah, I listen to one. It's called Wholesaling Inc.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's about real estate as well.
Wholesaling?
Hmm. Wholesaling Inc.
Mm. Does it seem legit or does it seem dope?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It was actually referred to me by one from a guy I met.
Mm.
That's one that he listens to. He says, and he's in real estate, so he flips homes.
We need to get in that market, bro. Get one investment property going.
Yeah, because if you look at it, most people that are successful these days, in once upon a time, they invested in real estate,
Mm.
and that's how they started.
Yep. The I was listening to this other thing. We all know this information. We all know that the tax laws and tax codes, it all benefits the businessman, the
Hmm.
entrepreneur. That everyone knows this, but why are we so afraid to start our own businesses? I mean, like if we like your trip to Tonga, right? Your trip to Tonga could be a huge write-off. It could be a business trip for you. It should be a business trip for you.
Yeah.
Like everything that we do, it all benefits like we could all funnel it towards the tax you know the businesses, the entrepreneur, like your own business, your own LLC. I think that's the way to go, man. Like every single one, like we go out to eat, we go meet with someone, have coffee, that's a business write-off, right?
Hmm.
I
Your
mean,
gas.
gas, you can have gas cars, dude,
Yeah.
that be paid off by your business. Oh man, that's like me. My number one goal right now, man, is get them tax right, get a business going, and get some real estate. Like I have that on my board. I have that on
But
my
to have a business, you just need an LLC. Or
yeah,
would you like a EIN number?
yeah. You get the TIN number, or not the TIN, the EIN number. You get that's like the social security number for the business.
Hmm.
Like remember we had when we were doing Troop 28, man. Um, we had all that, and then like some like I'm not no 100% positive, but we don't have to like you don't have to make a profit to actually be in business, right? Like you can like there's
So,
something where you don't have to make profit to be in business. Like you can have all that stuff that you spend, that'll be all like just losses. You can report all
mhm.
that stuff as losses. So even if you're not making any money, you should still be in business because of all those freaking write-offs that you can do.
Yeah, I was listening to one podcast and it was talking about the taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And it was saying like we go to work, say like we make 3,004, we'll say we make four grand a month.
Mm-hmm.
We pay taxes on 4 grand.
Yeah.
If you have a business, you make 4 grand. Then you get all your, you buy all your material and all this,
Mhm.
and all that costs 3 grand. Now you're only going to, and you have 1,000 left. You only pay taxes on that 1,000.
Because it was lost, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, because my math is terrible.
I remember hearing that podcast saying something like that.
Yeah.
Like you don't have, so like if you, because right now you're investing in your company, buying stuff, material for your job.
Right.
So if you have 4 grand, you spend 3 grand on material, you have $1,000 left. You only pay taxes on that $1,000 instead of the working class like us. If we
Mhm.
work a 9 to 5,
Yeah.
we make 4 grand a month.
Hmm.
We paying taxes on 4 grand. So that's how they leverage the system in paying taxes.
Jeez. So is that how they launder money?
I don't
What's that
know
one
because
show?
because that 3,000 is going to be written off anyways because it's expenses towards your company.
Mm.
It's like going out to eat, you
Hmm.
know,
Uh,
buying lunch, buying camera lenses,
mm-hmm.
all that's expenses. So it's going to be written off. So
Mm.
whatever's left over from whatever you made, that 4 grand that you made,
Mm-hmm.
just say it's $1,000, you're only going to pay it because you only made $1,000.
Mm.
You're just going to pay 1,000 taxes on $1,000 versus 4 grand.
Mm-hmm. But what if, like, let's say I created my LLC
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't make no money all year, but I've spent. How would we factor that in?
I
Or
had no idea.
like, do you have to show income coming in order to take advantage of the tax breaks? Because if you're using your own money to fund your business all year, you ain't made nothing, but you're shelling out money. Is that I don't know how do you break that down? I need that. That'd be great to ask someone about that.
That might be a question for Jake.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because there's probably years that in some businesses where they're all
They
they
don't.
for the first year they just spend, try to get everything up, right? I
Yeah.
mean, that seems like legit. Like someone would have to go through something like that, like spend,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you go to file your taxes, you show all everything that you spent. You show all the losses that you had. I don't know,
Yeah. That
and
makes
then
sense to me.
get that all that back. Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know why the tax laws are so complicated and so laborious. If that's a word, but yeah,
So we don't understand it.
that's probably 100. That's probably why. But yeah, let's maybe we should try to get someone like someone on here to talk about that tax laws or tax whatever tax person.
Yep.
Joe, right? Joe works with I for the something government. But
Yeah, that'll be good to learn, man.
mhm.
I think once we understand that, we'll be more comfortable with starting an LLC. And
Yeah, for real.
because I think most people just don't understand how all that works.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I have a homie over here in Reno. He's really super successful, dude. He was one of the remember how we did that gym out here in Reno, the No Limit
Mm-hmm.
gym, and we were part of it. He was one of the principal investors in that. I'm gonna reach out to him and see. I'm gonna pick his brain, bro. We should probably bring him on the podcast. He's a successful business person, and he's one of the main homies over here in all of Reno. One of two homies that I know, and I think that'll be good to start picking his brain. I'm gonna start going doing some photos or something for that dude.
It's my thing. Like, it's easy to get an LLC,
Yeah,
but what do you do after that?
yeah, that's a great question. Like, how do you? Yeah, I don't know.
Because I could file paperwork and get the LLC.
Like that,
Yeah.
super quick, all online, right?
On. Yep. But then after that, once you get it, what do you do?
Mm. How do you make income? Like how do you funnel the money towards your business, right? Or how
Yeah.
do you
Or
that's a great question.
like that's what I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Me
Like, what's
neither.
the next step after that?
Mm. Yeah, we definitely need to hit someone up about that, man. Talk some business stuff like that. 'Cause
And
we
how
all
can
know. We
and
all know.
how can we leverage that the taxes, the tax
Mm-hmm.
bracket?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, everyone in this country knows that, or majority of people, I would assume, knows that owning a business and having a business is geared towards you winning more because of the tax laws and codes are all geared towards those. I mean, businesses.
Mm-hmm.
We all have to be a business owner, man, like straight up,
Straight up.
and we all will be a business person and have our own and run our businesses, so we can play the game, man. It's just a matter of knowing how to play the game. I think
That's all it is.
tons of people know how to manipulate the game. I mean, because you hear about these people using other people's money to buy homes and buy properties, right? Getting paying using the bank's money to buy properties.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing that we need to start, learning and mastering that part, that aspect of the game, using the bank's money to buy your properties and invest in your company and all the other things. And then there's another level to that is where you can make your own companies, your own bank. We don't have to borrow from anyone. Using like how the banks sometimes they tap into life insurance, right? It's another super trick right there. Super pro tip right there is tapping into life insurance policies or whatever. I was hearing something like I think the Rockefellers and all these other old school, old time like OG companies, the railroad people, the Rockefellers, the all those old type people, they tapped into the life insurance policies to start building their businesses. It's another thing I want to learn too.
It's what the banks do with your money.
Yep. A lot of good things going on. The holidays are coming up. We are in the holidays season. And we were talking earlier in our group chat that we wanted to start doing a um here on our Encouragers podcast. We want to start highlighting people. I want to start a new segment where we spotlight different people in our community, world, environment, in our in our community or whatever. Um and we want to call it the Encouragers Spotlight segment. Right, Tech?
Yes.
Encouragers Spotlight segment. That's something that we're gonna start doing every episode. We're gonna have a little Encouragers Spotlight segment where we spotlight an individual, a person, place, or thing that is you know, being a natural born encourager or doing good things for the world or people around it. And we want to start that segment on this episode 35.
And who are you gonna
And
start it with?
well, we had a panelist come up with our first encourager spotlight, and that panel decided they wanted to highlight Talanoa Hufanga of the San Francisco 49ers. Talanoa Hufanga, you are our first encourager spotlight here on episode 35. Cue the sound effects. But yeah, we want to do this every episode that we try.
Yeah, man.
We want to try to do this every episode. Have a spotlight segment where we just, what I said earlier,
Yeah, man.
just spotlight someone that's doing great things for the culture, the community, the world.
Yeah, man.
Doesn't have to be a person; it can be a place, an entity, a group. And this spotlight segment for episode 35 is Talanoa Hufanga. Um, I don't know if you guys, a lot of you are 49er listen or 49er fans, but
Oh,
myself, I'm a Chicago Bears fan, and Tech is a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and it's odd that Talanoa made our list or for this first spotlight segment, but he's doing great things, man, in the NFL. He's a young kid, drafted 2021. What was he drafted? He was drafted in the fifth round, 180th overall in the 2021 NFL draft. And he's been doing some amazing things since he got into the NFL.
yeah, he's just looking like a Troy Polamalu.
Hmm. That's high
Like
praise.
so he's almost looking. He plays the same position as Troy Polamalu, so almost identical the way he plays
Mhm.
with Troy Polamalu.
Yep.
And what I hear is that he's going to be training with Troy Polamalu.
I seen somewhere on social media that he was saying that that was his mentor,
Yeah,
right? Isn't it?
yeah, mentor
Someone that he looks up to and he can collaborate and get game from, which
and
is enough.
train. I think they're going to be training together too.
Dang, that's what's up. That'd be
And,
dope.
and they're both from USC, so
Hmm.
both USC alumni.
Congratulations to you. We reached out to you on Instagram. So whenever you get a time, please send us a video of your encouraging words that we can share with the rest of our viewers and listeners. For those that are watching the video and for those listening via podcast form. But yeah, I had just a little quick story. I had a chance to meet Donald Hufanga when Bata and I were still doing Reno Heat. We were taking kids for our 7-on-7 program here in Reno, driving to different tournaments around the country, and we happened to go down one summer. I think it was 2017, 2018, down to Southern California. We had a tournament down there, 7-on-7 tournament, football tournament, and we did an unofficial visit on USC campus, and we were there in the quad little section area next to the cafeteria, and my man Pate, for those of you who know Pate Cajo, dude, shout out to Potts. Um, he ran into Dalano, dude, and he wrangled him to come and talk to our kids while we were taking a tour and relaxing, playing a little 7-on-7 scrimmage, and he gave a great story to the kids, man. He shared he shared a lot of things like some pro tips, like some wants to do, but I didn't know at the time that he actually graduated early from high school. So he's from Corvallis, Oregon, right? He graduated early from high school, and he did that in order to start spring ball the following year. So he graduated. He was a true freshman in 2018 at USC. And so graduated 2017, started playing spring ball 2018. And he was telling us like he would harass the coaches, like his position coach. He was a free safety. He's a safety, right? He would harass the coaches to send him like plays so he can study the playbooks and stuff. And finally, they sent him the whole playbook for the spring ball. And by the time before he stepped onto the campus, he had he had studied and memorized the entire defensive playbook for that spring ball season. And he was telling, like, before he was telling the kids, like, yeah, I memorized the whole, before I stepped on campus, I had memorized all these plays from the playbook. And it was one of the things that gave him a leg up into starting his freshman year. It's like the coaches put him in because all the senior dudes and all the juniors and other people ahead of him, they came to spring ball and they were unprepared. And so that he used that to his advantage. And next thing you know, he ended up starting. He recorded 50 tackles his freshman year. He was like a freaking all out stuff. Let me read his stats real quick. His freshman year, he played in 8 games with 5 stars. We all know he had a season ending collarbone fracture. He broke his collarbone his freshman year. But he recorded. He only played in 8 games and he started 5 of them. But he finished the season with 51 tackles. And in his sophomore year, 2019, he started all 10 games and recorded 90 tackles and 3.5 sacks. And then his junior year, in 2020, he was voted co-recipient for the Polynesian College Football Player of the Year award, along with the Jets quarterback Zach Wilson. But this dude he seems like a humble dude. He's always repping the T, right? He's always throwing up the T in all his games. And it's just fun to watch him play, man, because it looks like he's playing so free and just like how the game should play, like he's having fun, right? So, and I think one of the reasons why he plays so free and so energetic like that is because he's probably got the scouting report memorized for the other team. Like how he intercepted, I think it was his rookie year, he intercepted what's his name? The divisional playoff game. He intercepted what's that dude's name that plays for Green Bay Packers?
Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers. We'd like not to speak of his name. But yeah, he intercepted him and ran I think he picked it off, or was it a punt block? He ran back for a touchdown to set up the game-winning touchdown and the win over Green Bay that year. But man, like he's doing great things. Like he's positive and he's sharing the culture with not only the NFL but the world, right? That's a huge platform to be on. And he's using that platform to his advantage and to to rep it well. So that's what's up. Props to you. Talno Hufanga, thanks for doing all that you're doing. Keep up the great work. And you are our first Encourager Spotlight person. So props. What are other some encouraging thing that's going on in the world right now, Ted?
Encouraging things?
Yeah, encouraging. What's a good encouraging message to send off at the close of our podcast here?
I know there's a couple episodes ago we talked about about surrounding yourself with successful people. If you want to be successful in life, you got to choose your friends and surround yourself with successful people. I was reading this book. It's called The Measure of a Man. And in this book, it talks about like when you go on a walk with somebody, something happens. It's like unconsciously, but it happens. Either you slow down to the pace of that whoever you're walking with, or they speed up to keep up with your pace. So the question is, when your friends or your circle of friends, are you slowing down to their pace, or are you the one keeping up are you following someone else's pace? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you setting the pace.
Yeah, or are you setting the pace? Or is someone else setting the pace that's making you, work a little harder? So when you look around with your friends tomorrow morning, whenever you hear this message, just ask yourself, what is this relationship doing to me? Is it benefiting me? Or do I need to do something else to change something in this circle of friends to make me where I want to be tomorrow?
Like that. That's deep.
So surround yourself with successful people if you want to be successful in life. Because if you're the smartest person in that room, you need new friends.
100%. That's why I'm still in the room with you guys. With all 6 of you guys. Man, that's what's up. That was powerful. I love that thought right there.
And that's why I'm always hanging around with Coach.
100, bro. He has so much.
My man's got his business together. I'm just trying to pick his brain, seeing how it works.
That's a great send off right there, Tech. Thank you for sharing that.
Yep.
But yeah, thank you everyone again for listening. My name is Notice. My name is Stefan Notice. First name Stefan Notice. Go by Notice, and that's Tech. And thank you for tuning in. And remember, the next time you're with your friends, check yourself. Have that little discussion. But Malo Tech for sharing those words of encouragement. And you guys, everyone, Tech, you want to say anything else?
No, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.
So, good night, everyone. Have a great week.